Hello and welcome to the Crystal Claire channel. In this series of videos, I'm sharing the information that I channeled around what's happening with Britney Spears after a friend sent me a headline saying that she's getting divorced. I don't follow media or Hollywood or read magazines or watch the news, so all of this information is completely from channeling the Akashic Records, my spirit guides, and the consciousness grid. I explained this a little bit more in the first video, as well as the first video around Britney Spears. So go back to the first couple videos on this channel if you want to hear more. But for the sake of the TikTok time, because time is ticking, I'm going to get right into the second part of the information I channeled, which is around her husband, Sam, I think his name is. When I asked, again, I don't have any reference point except for I understand she's married. I think his name is Sam. And I asked my guys to show me what's going on there. And they started at the beginning and they showed me that he was hand-chosen, hand-picked by this group of people that I talk about in my first video about Britney. He was kind of approached, and he was educated on how to get close to Britney. And what they showed me is stuff like, these are the candles she likes. This is the color, there's the flowers she likes. This is what she likes to do. He was kind of educated on how to get close to her. And they hand chose him based on several things. One of them was their belief that he would be open to this. So he was brought into her world, and over time they developed a relationship. She is kept, I go into this more again in the first couple of videos, but she's kept under quite close watch, and even now, but even before, during the conservatorship, she only has people around her that she's allowed to have around her. So she developed this closeness with this guy, Sam. And what they showed me was that there's a bunch of change happening right now. She's not free. She is trapped. She's being kept incoherent and confused. And I go into that to the first video more. But after the conservatorship ended, they didn't know this group of people, these people in charge of Britney, the brand. My guys keep saying Britney is a brand. The people in charge of all of this didn't see the conservatorship ending, and so when that happened, they had to regroup and figure out what are they going to do now. They are not going to let go. They're not ready to let go of Britney, and so they've been kind of in this holding pattern, it looks like. But my guides showed me trying to figure out what to do and how to gain control of the situation. They are in control of the situation, but looks like Sam, as well as some others, I don't know who they are being released. They're being released from the situation. And when I asked, why is Sam being released, they told me he got too close. And it's time to kind of wipe the slate clean. And they are preparing for several different potential outcomes for Britney, and they're not positive. They're not good. They're very bad, and they're controlling the people who come close to her. So they're making sure that nobody comes around her that could possibly be of any assistance or support. And if any of those people ever come around, they keep her incoherent and confused, so that the people leave feeling like, oh, poor Britney, she's crazy, she's mentally ill. So they're bringing in new people. I don't know what that means, but they're letting go of some old people that have gotten too close to the situation, or that they feel are not going to be supportive of this new group of plans. There's like several different plans that are things that they're planning for. It's like, if this happens, here's the plan for that. If this happens, here's the plan for that. If this happens, here's the plan for that. Right? So they're talking to me right now, and what they want me to share is that Sam, they are releasing him from the situation, is how they're saying it, and because he got too close, and there is like some exchange going on. It's kind of like, here, leave quietly, under the guise of, for instance, cheating, so that when you're seen out in public, you won't have any backlash. It's like they're crafting a narrative so that when he is released, and he's released back into the wild, out of the Britney facade, that he'll be able to lay low and have lower cover, I guess, or like be able to lay low, versus if he was to leave without this crafted narrative that they're putting together. Britney Spears fans are very powerful, and that's why I understand the comments on her social media have been turned off, and that's because it's a place for them to come together and band together. And when people come together that way in a common cause, you can see what happens. You can see that happening all over the globe in other ways, my guides are saying. So this scenario is being crafted to help him exit the situation, in a way that he feels comfortable. It looks like he isn't feeling really great about the situation. He understands that this was all orchestrated, him coming into the situation, the Britney Spears situation, him coming in, him becoming close to her, the marriage and everything. But he does have some empathy, and he is struggling a little bit with what's happening, and where he is thinking this might go. So I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that I forgot. Okay, that's it. That's it for Sam. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing more about her father. And I when I heard about the conservatorship years ago, I remember being very, very angry and thinking, how could he do this to his own daughter? And so I channeled that as well. And what came through was really shocking. So stay tuned for the next video. If you have specific questions around this that you want me to channel, or if there's other people or scenarios or public figures you want me to channel, again, I created this account to be a fun hobby and creative outlet, although everything I'm sharing is channeled. Of course, I must say this is for fun and entertainment, but please drop your comments and questions below. And if there's anything else I can channel specific to what you're looking for, would love to do that. See you in the next video, and thanks for being here.